When we start reading about the European colonial history, we often come across the British, French, Spanish, Dutch, and the Portuguese carving up huge empires across the world and amassing numerous colonies. But there is always one important name missing in this list: Germany. So, why was Germany not as successful as other European nations in establishing colonies? Let's find out. One of the primary reasons why Germany had limited colonial presence compared to other European powers like Britain or France is because Germany, as a unified nation state, only came into existence in 1871 through the unification of various German speaking states under Prussian leadership. Prussia was a historical region in northeastern Europe, located primarily in what is now Germany, Poland, and parts of Russia and Lithuania. It emerged as a powerful state within the Holy Roman Empire during the late Middle Ages and later became the core of the unified German state under the leadership of the Hohenzollern dynasty. Before unification, the German-speaking territories of Central Europe were fragmented into numerous independent states, kingdoms, duchies, and principalities, collectively known as the German Confederation. Prussia played a central role in the unification of Germany in 1871. Following defeats of Austria in the Austro-Prussian War of 1866 and France in the Franco-Prussian War in the years 1870 and 1871, Prussia, under the leadership of Chancellor Otto von Bismarck, succeeded in uniting the various German-speaking states into a single nation state. Germany's unification of 1871 occurred at a time when much of the world had already been carved up by other European powers. The era of European colonialism had been ongoing for centuries, with Spain, Portugal, Britain, and France and the Netherlands among the earliest and most successful colonial powers. By the time Germany emerged as a unified nation state, many lucrative regions had already been claimed by these established colonial powers. The Germans were latecomers to colonialism. Another aspect was the limited naval power that the Germans had. Naval power was a critical aspect of successful colonial expansion, as it enabled countries to establish and maintain control over distant territories. While Germany had been rapidly industrializing in the late 19th century, its naval capabilities lagged behind those of Britain, which boasted the world's most powerful navy at that time. Britain's dominance of the seas made it challenging for Germany to compete effectively in acquiring and defending overseas colonies. It is also important to acknowledge that Germany's geopolitical ambitions were primarily focused on continental Europe. The unification of Germany under Prussian leadership was followed by a period of rapid industrialization and military buildup, with the aim of asserting German dominance in Europe. This continental focus meant that Germany's foreign policy priorities were geared more towards securing influence and territory in Europe rather than expanding overseas. Germany, as a latecomer to the colonial game, acquired several colonies during the late 19th and the early 20th centuries. While its colonial empire was relatively modest compared to those of other European powers, Germany did establish a presence in Africa, Asia, and the Pacific. Established in the late 19th century, German East Africa comprised of present-day Tanzania, Rwanda, and Burundi. It was the largest and most populous of Germany's African colonies. German East Africa was known for its plantations, particularly of sisal and coffee. Located in present-day Namibia, German Southwest Africa was characterized by its diamond and copper mines. It was the site of the Herero and the Namaqua Genocide, a brutal campaign by German colonial authorities against indigenous populations. Situated in the Pacific, German New Guinea encompassed the northeastern part of present-day Papua New Guinea and several nearby islands. It was administered as a protectorate and was known for its copra plantations, which is dried coconut meat. Located in the Pacific Ocean, German Samoa comprised the western part of the present-day Samoa. The colony was economically important for its copra and cocoa productions. Divided into two separate territories, British Togoland and French Togoland, which are present-day Togo and parts of Ghana, were once under German colonial rule. It was the smallest of Germany's African colonies and was known for its cocoa and palm oil production. Present-day Cameroon and parts of Nigeria were once part of German Cameroon. The colony was known for its rubber and palm oil production. Germany also had several colonial possessions in the Pacific, including the Marshall Islands, the Caroline Islands, and the Mariana Islands, excluding Guam. Germany's colonial ambitions suffered a significant setback with its defeat in the First World War and the subsequent Treaty of Versailles in 1919. As part of the treaty, Germany was forced to relinquish its overseas colonies, which were redistributed among the victorious Allied powers. This loss of colonies further diminished Germany's colonial aspirations and contributed to a sense of national humiliation, which fueled resentment and nationalist sentiments in the country, which subsequently led to the rise of Adolf Hitler. That brings us to the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. For more such interesting stories, like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.